My name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions together. So, I woke up today and chose violence. And by violence, I mean I enabled options on my Robinhood retirement account. And because I've actually been trying to make this video all morning discussing my strategy and have not actually decided it, I will not be doing options anytime soon, but just putting that out here that there are options. So my particular situation is that I was contemplating selling half of my VU, SCHG, and SCHD and purchasing high income ETFs. That way I could get $1,000 a month and I can pay back my SCHG and SCHD and VU and wind up with more money. And it's because I have a condo for sale. It is $20,000 in the red. I have a brokerage account where $20,000 of margin withdrawal would be almost 100% of the margin that's available. So I want to have, like $2,000 or $3,000 in my retirement account. And for Robinhood, they do a 3% match. And if your account grows and you withdraw the difference between when you transferred funds in and what you withdraw, they don't penalize you, like they don't take the 3% away. So I was looking into okay, well, if I sell these shares, because I have 300 shares of SCHG and 300 shares of SCHD, why wouldn't I just sell a call and collect the premium? And if I sell it, then I have because right now SCHG is $101. So if I can sell it for $102 or $110 or $105 or $110, I've made profit and I've made premium. So if I'm trying to sell 150 shares, I could put 200 under contract and then, immediately buy back 50 or however that's going to work. So, but right now I do have about $1,000 of cash. So I only want like $1,000 of premium anyways, and maybe not even actually sell these shares, because the best option for me is I have about 1/3 in VU, 1/3 in SCHG, and 1/3 in SCHD. And when they're on drip, I mean, my account will grow. And at the moment, this is an amount of money that if I don't mess with it, then I should be able to retire when I am retirement age. And one of the reasons why converting these shares without messing with options would be a good option is because by the time you sell the call and you get assigned, then you're trying to sell a put to get back into it, or you sell your call and then in a month or two, because for premiums, you can buy them way in the future. And by the time, they're a few days away, like 20 days away, you don't get much premium. This is buy a call, sell a call. It's like you're getting, you times this by 100, so you get like $1 for selling it at $105. That's nothing. Not even worth it. So you get $19 if you sell it $101, which it's the current price. So it's really not worth it. But if you go further out, you say it's at $101 right now, I'm going to do 105 and I might get assigned, I might not get assigned, or 104. Like, I want to collect premium, and since I was going to sell it today at $103 anyway, or like at $101, it's worth $101 right now anyway, and I was planning on selling the shares anyway. If I sell it for $103, that is $2 of profit that I wasn't going to get if I just sold it at 100 shares. So maybe if I just whatever, because one contract is about a third of my SCHG and 1/3 of my SCHD. So maybe I will do a premium, a contract to try to sell it that's in the money. In that way, I've sold it, I've gotten a premium, like I got $660 more, and then maybe I don't get assigned. There's a 65% chance of this working. So if I don't get assigned, then I get to have $660 just sitting in my account, and I only wanted about $2,000 to $3,000 of cash to help me have a buffer anyways. So the good thing about the high income ETFs is because I would sell this call for the $660 of premium, but then in 3 months I would want to buy this call back if I haven't been assigned yet. So I don't know what my profit would be. Like I have literally never done this before. But if you say like I only made $5 from this, but then I can put it on an out of the call option again and get another $660 in 3 months, then is it worth it? I guess it's risky in its own sense, but I think what I keep forgetting is that this is June 2025 right now, and that's not 30 days away, that's 291 days away. So either I want to be within the money and have a stronger chance of getting assigned out this month, or because right now, like, this says like $660, whatever. If I'm buying it, like, there's no profit right now. Like, it doesn't make sense to collect a $600 premium and pay $890 to be able to sell it at the same price. And I'm not even 100% sure that this is the equivalent, because to me, to cancel it out, it would be more like a selling a put, right? But it still doesn't make sense to, get a $670, $630 thing and buy a put and it still be $7. But if it was, $30 less, so like make like maybe $100 on it, maybe, and then you do it again. But it comes with its own risks. I'm not even entirely sure if I just haven't done it myself, but I know that you can buy back your option. I would just have to check and see what makes sense. I don't want to lose money on options. But if I just did the sell call, so I'm selling my shares for an amount of money, and I get the premium, and I get assigned, then I can use that money to buy into the round hill, the XDTE and the RDTE and the QDTE. And basically, it's a worry-free option to get a premium for your money and not have to mess with the options. I just worry that if I sell SCHD or SCHD and then the market goes really far up and then I missed out on it and, there goes my retirement, that's not great. I don't want to mess up my retirement just because I don't want to own my condo anymore. So I do like having the extra, $600 in as cash, and I don't want my money tied up until June 2025, but in the worst case, that 1/3 will just sit there, those 100 shares, and next June when it expires, I could put out another call and, get another premium and just keep leapfrogging it. It just doesn't make, unless I am trying to just make money now, like I could lose $2 a share and I'll get $930, but I have $9,990 plus the $900, so it's like the same as if, or I'll come out ahead, but rather than at $101. If I sound like I know what I'm doing, sorry to disappoint, but I did try to gather some like very, very in the money versus like I'm making a lot of profit but getting less premium, because I think some people, and I'm talking about myself, get like started like, ooh, I can get $2,000 of premium. I'm selling this call for $83, and I'll have the $2,000 plus the $8,000, and I will have more money. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to sell it right away anyways. But it really doesn't make sense to do that versus like just selling it literally at the money, or even like the furthest out that you can get, and it makes sense as an option. Because if I get assigned and I sell that for $110, that's $9 per share more than I was planning on, because if I just sold it at the market, now I would only be getting $101 per share. So I may as well sell a call for $9 more than what I would have done it now. If it sells, fine. And then I can always just do more sell puts until I get back into the game. But the missing piece here for me is I would probably want to do extremely out of the options as much as I can in the longest time frame. And then I have enough to rotate it out like once a quarter. So on like the first month I do an option, second month I do a different option, third month I do a different option. Then on the fourth month, I would buy back the option and just put in a new option. That way I'm like renewing my options every 30 days to the furthest out. But I don't know if this will work. It might be better just to do one sell call for SCHG and SCHD, which is close to the money, like at 105. Then I either get assigned or I don't. And then also put that money, anything in excess of $2,000, into the high income ETFs and just try to generate money as I go. Because, I don't know, options seem like a pain in the butt, and also I don't know what I'm doing, so they seem kind of dangerous. But, anyways, I did enable it so that I could see and get more information. Because most YouTube channels, you see what they're doing, and it makes sense on a I'm listening to it while I'm cleaning level, but until you are actually clicking through the options for the options, like what can I sell, like what can I put it on the market to sell it for, and what can I get a premium for agreeing to buy it at a certain price for. And until I see this and I get more of a feel for like what is a good option, what is a bad premium, I don't think it would be wise for me to do this. But since I was planning on selling 150 shares of SCHG anyway, may as well sell a call at like, $105, get an extra $590 that I can then put back into SCHG right away, or into another high income ETF once it sells. So, anyways, that was a big jumble of thoughts. Hopefully that made sense. What are your opinions on using options in a retirement account? It's really stupid, right? Yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye.